The day Cole Hartman decided to leave Willow Creek, the sky looked tired, as if it did not want to watch him go. In 1889 Texas, that kind of sky meant something. It meant loss. It meant endings. As Cole stood there, tightening his saddle, he could feel every bit of it sitting heavy on his chest. His hands were rough, cracked, shaking just a little, tugging the leather strap the way he had 1,000 times, but this time it felt different. Final. Dust clung obstinately to his boots, his coat, his soul. The old barn creaked behind him, the groaning of wood protesting, as if trying to say, "Don't go." Not yet. Inside his coat, a worn photograph poked out, a faded memory from better days on the ranch, when laughter lived here, and not just silence. Cole swallowed hard. He wasn't just leaving land. He was walking away from the only life he'd ever known. Then, hoofbeats, fast, sharp, too familiar to ignore. Cole turned, and the world seemed to stop. Elena Grace burst through the heat wave onto her chestnut mare, out of breath, wind and worry tangling her hair. Her eyes, God, those eyes, held everything she'd never managed to say. She slid off her horse so fast she almost stumbled. "Cole!" Her voice cracked before she could hide it. "You were really just going to leave without telling me." She tried to hold her chin high, tried to be strong, but her shoulders shook, just enough for him to notice Cole looked away. He had to. The hurt in her voice cut deeper than any blade. He muttered, "I didn't think you'd care." Fighting the tightness in his throat, Elena stepped closer, swallowing a tremor. "Don't you ever say that, not to me." Cole's jaw clenched. Elena was used to the world of polished streets and fine dresses, with bright futures, not a dusty ranch and cowboy who barely kept himself together. "You fit in town," he said quietly. "You found a better life." "Better?" She laughed, a short, broken sound. "Cole, I never fit there. I only pretended, because I thought you didn't want me to stay." The words hit him so hard that he actually stepped back. "Elena," he breathed, voice raw. "I didn't fight for you because I thought you'd regret choosing me. I'm a broke ranch cowboy with nothing to offer." Her eyes shimmered, filling too fast for her to blink away. "Cole Hartman," she whispered, stepping close enough to touch him. "I never wanted better. I wanted you." Silence fell between them, thick, warm, fragile. The Texas sunset dipped lower, lighting the dust around their boots like floating gold. He reached out, almost afraid she'd disappear if he touched her. His thumb brushed against her cheek, gentle as a prayer. "Say it again," he whispered, his voice shaking more than his hands. "I want you," she said, hardly breathing. "I always have." That was it. That moment when everything inside him finally broke open. Cole pulled her into his arms. Not a soft hug, but a desperate, shaking, full-body hold, like he'd been waiting years to breathe again. Elena buried herself against him, fingers gripping the back of his coat like she'd found home. After a long, quiet moment, Cole spoke into her hair. "Then I'm not going anywhere." She pulled back just enough to see his face. "You're staying?" "I'm staying," he said, eyes steady. "We'll rebuild this place together. Might take sweat, might take blood. But if you're with me, I ain't scared of any of it." Her smile, small, wet, and trembling, was the kind that could fix broken things. The sun had dipped behind the Texas ridge, gilding everything: dirt, horses, the joined hands, the hope in their eyes. And the narrator concludes softly. "And it was in 1889, when two hearts finally chose the same route on Willow Creek's worn dirt, that the ranch found its love story."